Hi everyone. So last week I made a video about the dangers of the romanticization of losing your virginity. And I guess that some of you may be wondering, how much do I actually romanticize losing my virginity? So let's talk about that. So first of all, I am not religious whatsoever. So of course I am not waiting until marriage to lose my virginity. When it comes to waiting to love someone to lose my virginity, this is something that will obviously be appreciated, but no, I also don't wait for that to lose it. So here's one thing, though, that I may romanticize a little bit is the fact that I am not a guy that is really interested in losing my virginity in a hookup. I may be interested in trying to see if I could at least find someone, to be in a more serious relationship without necessarily loving her. I'd like to know, I'd say, what's available to me, but I'm also aware that it may not happen. Maybe it could take too long, or it simply wouldn't happen. So um, there's also another possibility, which is it wouldn't necessarily be like a serious relationship, but it's a woman that will offer me, let's say, more than one time, actually, that I could have at least multiple sexual experiences with them. Okay, I don't know how many, but at least more than once. This is something that may be more interesting to me than just a one-time thing. But also another thing is that there's some woman that can make you feel like more comfortable. Okay, at least maybe to lose your virginity. So it's possible that even if it ends up being a hookup, maybe it could at least be, like I said, a woman that makes me feel more comfortable. Okay, this is also a possibility. Um, but like I said, so this is probably no more than like a small form, okay, of romanticization. But this is mental. Obviously, this is definitely mental. But it makes sense that I am not a guy like that right now, and that I'm still interested in maybe going on some online dating websites, like I said, to see what could be available to me. And it's possible that if it happens, and I get a certain amount of offers for hookups, that I may actually reject them to try to find someone for a serious relationship if possible. So if it happens, obviously this is something that incels could mock me for, obviously, but we are in a different situation. Okay? A lot of you guys are just much worse looking. Okay? So, and I never really tried to date women. So I don't think that I deserve to be mocked for that. Okay? To actually see if some woman could be interested in trying to have a serious relationship with me. Okay? So of course, if that happens, I will lose some opportunities to have sex though. Okay, so it's possible that it may not necessarily be the right decision, but at the same time, it's possible that it could be. So next, I like to say that there's also some reasons, okay, that makes me actually hesitate to lose my virginity soon, that are pretty unusual. okay, is that I have some benefits to actually wait to lose it, because, like I said, my goal is to become a public figure to help humanity. And I think that being revealed as a virgin has some benefits. Okay. So this is something that if I am not revealed as a virgin, and especially if I am revealed as a guy that had like a lot of hookups, let's say, it's going to change the perspective of people. Okay. It's going to change it. And that's why I'm thinking about that. And okay, some of you may say that I'm overthinking here, but there is definitely some benefits about being a 33-year-old virgin. Okay, there's, without lying, because if I lose my virginity, I'd have to actually lie, but there's some ways that this can attract certain people to get more views, and it could be useful. I can actually work with that, like I said, to attract a certain amount of attention that wouldn't necessarily be possible if I wasn't a virgin anymore. And this is why I have some hesitations. But again, like I said, I have some serious health issues. And I've tried a lot of things, and it didn't really work. Okay, so I'm also on a waiting list to meet a new end specialist. And the other ones don't want to do the surgery that I think that I need. They don't want to do it. It's related to my nose because I can breathe too much, and I may have some problems with my nasal valves. And I have a permanent pressure on my forehead, and this is very annoying. So it's not even certain that the new hand specialist will actually accept to do this surgery, and I don't even know when I am going to meet him. So trying to have a girlfriend, okay, or being loved, or even just sex, it's possible that it could help me a lot mentally. So I don't know how long it's going to take for me to be revealed in public. So since I don't know that, it feels like maybe I should actually do it. Okay, I should actually try to get a girlfriend, or at least a lot of sex, even this year, to see if it could work for me. Because there's definitely a chance that this will definitely help my mental state, which in a way could actually end up being useful for me to be even more productive in the future, okay? To feel better so that I can actually help humanity more in the future. But again, of course, there's a risk of addiction. Unfortunately, with my health issues, my brain is definitely has a lot of problems, okay? When it comes to stuff like that, like I have experienced porn addiction, eating disorders, and all sort of things like that. So it is still likely that if I get a hookup, that I could get addicted, unfortunately. And this is something that is very distracting. So it could distract me from my main goals here. Okay, and that will be problematic. So yeah, unfortunately, I cannot know for sure, but I feel that I have to try certain things this year, definitely. And so I'll keep you updated about everything new that happens in my life that is major, okay, related to that. So I'd like to know, what do you think that I should do? Do you think that I should wait to see if I could find a woman that could be interested in a serious relationship with me? Or do you think that I should actually lose my virginity as soon as possible in the hookup? So Let me know what you think in the comments. And thanks for watching, and see you in another video.